Hey, hey, never fear, snake is here. Sunday cigar time. Greetings from St. Augustine, Florida. Once again, bringing encouragement to you from my little corner of the world. Today, I encourage you to be a father and honor a father. Now, this is something of a repeat, continuation of last year's Father's Day video, as with Mother's Day last month. I sometimes like to repeat the theme. And I've always had kind of a counterintuitive approach to life. I don't necessarily think like a lot of people think, and especially with something like Mother's Day, having watched my wife struggle for a number of years with infertility issues, I saw the lack of sensitivity for women that weren't mothers on Mother's Day. So my messages here tend to have kind of a focus there. Similarly, today's video was inspired by my brother, Kevin Bruce Mickey. Interesting. Quick side note. The first ancestor we had that came here from Ireland, Northern Ireland, 300 years ago we think, was named Robert Bruce Mickey. I share his first name, my brother shares his middle name. I've always thought that was kind of cool. Kevin beat a lot of people, Walter in high school, because he was such a huge fan of Walter Cronkite. Never missed the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite. And that's the way it is. You know, I love my brother, and although he's never been married and never been a father, he's always been something of a father figure for as long as I can remember. He's always had that kind of mentoring role. We both have that tendency to some degree. Not sure where we got it, but it's there. My brother will oftentimes, in situations, be sort of a father figure, even when he doesn't realize it. He's very quick to mentor, very quick to educate, to teach, to pass on. It really got me to thinking today about we so often think inside a box in society. Now, there are a lot of men out there that aren't fathers. For you men, if you never chose to be, that's fine. I encourage you to realize the power, the strength, the potential you have to be a father figure, a mentor. Maybe there's a single mom that lives in your apartment building and she could use some help with fixing up some things, hanging some pictures in the house. Maybe you could fulfill that role there. Some of you men are fathers and estranged from your children, often through no choice of your own. I'm sorry, especially if they are young adults or adult children. I can't imagine the pain that must cause you. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean you can't be a father to others that will allow it. Again, perhaps there's someone that just needs a little tutelage, needs some mentoring, need you to take them under their wing. When I look at the world around us and some of the riots that grew out of some of the protests, you've got a legitimate protest and then you've got riots. I see a lot of young men that probably didn't have a father at home or not much of one. I don't have a problem with my son protesting if he thinks there's an injustice, but about the time I saw him throwing a brick through a car window, I'd whoop his ass. I think there's a lot of problems in society that come from a lack of fathers, and sometimes, guys, you can step in and fill that role. Now, for you ladies there, I understand that there are a lot of bad men in the world, and I'm sorry. We can be quite strong and we can do a lot of damage, cause a lot of pain, but I encourage you to look around you and find the good man in your life. Maybe it's just a casual acquaintance. Maybe it's your mailman. Maybe it's the UPS guy. Seems like a decent guy. He probably is. He would probably really appreciate a little nice gesture sometimes, a nice card, maybe a gift card to the movies or something like that. I just think that sometimes those of us who try to be a good man, and most of us feel like we fail most of the time, could use a little encouragement. So I encourage you to honor a father and or be a father. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hit the like button, share the video. Someone you know needs to see and hear the video. I'm going to finish this fine cigar that the man Cub and Mrs. Snake gave me this morning. I got 4 cigars. It was a good day. My son will probably never smoke cigars, but he has fine taste in them, that's for sure. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. See you all next week. Take care. God bless.